Bwe tuba twogera abakazi bakuba Rebecca Kadaga, Stella Nyanzi, Dr. Stella Dr. Stella Nyanzi, omukazi omuyivu ayasoma ebitabo n'abikukunalamu, mukazi omuyivu akola research paper emwezo research paper nze nina mukwano wange akola mu gundi ekibiina ky'Amerika USAID yangamba okola research paper emu ne bakuwa $1,500 kati katugambe Stella Nyanzi akola paper 4 ebyo research bye bakola 1,500 emirundi 4 ako kakaaga kazadde Uganda busatu bwana buna abo tebulya ssente kati kakakadoole bakalyamu kimandaazi migaati blue band yo bajjamu kati ate bino byolaba mu nsiko zi universities, university y'Egindi, university of Uganda, university of biki Harvard Harvard ayinza okuba tagendayo nzikanya nawe naye bwe bamuyita eyo bamuwa ez'ennyonyi ne bamuwa ez'okulya ne bamuwa ez'okunywa n'ebino ebyabayivu bagiyita padium oyo omwezi ayinza okubakwata $1,150 kati oyo ng'oddamu okumwesimba mungambye munene tamala emirundi wano amawulire gagenda okuwandiika ku tamala emirundi ne ssente ze babafuna mu state siyanga okukola nti otayimbwa tamala emirundi ng'akwata emitwalo ataano bagabe ba gavumenti oyi kyoli omwakimanyi balina obusente bwebbira naye kati olowooza tamala emirundi omusente awasabba buze 100, 200, 3 oyo tabba ssente talina Mamdani oyo muleke eyo ngoma ebintu bye tuli mu bino oyo ngoma nnene okumuleeta emakerere kati bw'oba omanyi kataatako oyo Mamdani gw'oleeta ba Stella Nyanzi obafukamira ne basamira Mamdani baamwegayirira pulezidenti wa Uganda Kaguta muzeeyi taata ow'ekitiibwa byokoze ebyafaayo olaba awo oli ngoma nnene naye taata ffe abadde bagamba singa oba oyitiddeko emakerere naffe ne tutegeerekeka otyo najja omusajja muyindi yasoma ebitabo bye kati teri kitabo ekiri mu nsi muno nga Mamdani tawandiise mu lupapula kati oyo omayibwa $500 10 kati ova bamuleeta kano ka institute kano Stella Nyanzi kebaddeko Institute of Research n'ebigenderako yasombedde makerero obuwumbi bwa siringi za $, buyitirivu. So basically, friends, you've had such conversations on border stages, you've had them in the taxi park, and you've had a bunch of people out there having such conversations. And if you've been so lucky or unlucky to board a border whose driver is so talkative, then you perhaps have had such a conversation irresistibly, even when you've wished to jump off the border and perhaps walk so that you don't get exposed to such torture. The saying goes, the great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, and small minds, I like to say very small minds, discuss other people. But the most perturbing bit of this is that we brought such conversations onto Uganda's social media. It's become a playground for gossip. It's become a playground for rumors. It's become a playground for uncoordinated information. It's become a playground for poor journalism. And it's become a playground for defamatory comments. Everything one would refer to as rubbish has made its way to Uganda's social media. Mostly Facebook. Some people have said we have the Facebook downtown fraternity that will tell you how Stacey Mayanja has fallen in a saucepan, how Titi Tabeli is dating another man and not Katongolo Mutongoli, how, for example, someone has had raw pizza. I wonder how. And we are welcoming such information. We are making conversations about such information. For example, the Stella Nyanzi Mamdani saga that is ongoing at Makerere University. One morning you wake up, someone is saying Stella Nyanzi is right. The next morning you wake up, Mamdani is right. Then we have I stand with Mamdani. Of course, the guys on Twitter don't engage in such uncoordinated talk. But of course, they also have their Waizeka stuff going on. Very useless, but they think they are smart. I pass by Twitter sometimes. But we've allowed useless conversations to make it onto our social media, and I think this is very dangerous. As young men today, we need to be having productive conversations. For example, last week but one, we had a bloggers meetup called the Bloggers Happy Hour, where bloggers can meet, share ideas, and see how to make Uganda's blogosphere better. You realize we have a lot of blogs around here, gossip blogs, blogs that are the epitome of poor journalism. But then when you have such a meetup, bloggers don't turn up. We have such an ego. We think we are too good. We think we are too smart. But we don't want to embrace the things that make us big, the things that show how smart we are, and the things that make our smartness, even if it's self-imposed, become of good impact to society. The Stella Nyanzis of our time are ladies who have done their work, scholarly work. Their research papers stand out. Their work experience stands out. And even after stripping naked, something so shaming in Uganda, for example, given the African culture, they cannot be avoided. The Mamdanis of our time, if a reference is made, their name has to appear. If a citation is made, their name has to appear. In the scholarly world, he is a man very respected. Today we've made such people our conversation. Yet, on the other hand, I think, much as I might seem to be a busybody right now, we need to be having conversations about business, we need to be having conversations about Uganda's academia, we need to be having conversations about the tax regime, we need to be having conversations about leadership, we need to be having conversations about entrepreneurship, we need to be having conversations that uplift Uganda's young population. For example, you notice that politicians undermine us. They say, those are social media guys, they don't vote. We have not cared to influence the conversations that matter. Somewhere, somehow, it's been done, but it's not enough. This is a challenge we need to rise up to. Change the tone, change the conversation, research, get informed. When we are to participate in an argument, when we are to make something our leading conversation, let it be worthwhile. Today, the Stella Nyanzis and Mamdanis are our leading conversation. But we can be our conversation. Your company can sell shares. My company can acquire a company. You can become the CEO of an international firm in Uganda, and we will celebrate that. I would be glad if I was your conversation. And perhaps you would be glad if you were our conversation. But we cannot become our own conversation if we cannot dictate the tone and if we cannot actually decide which conversations make sense and which conversations don't make sense. Thank you.